phone call to Mount Carmel. He's written out exactly what he plans to say. He'll make it clear that the standoff has reached an endpoint. The FBI will use tear gas, but they're not intending to harm the Davidians. At this point, the group will have no choice but to surrender. Inside the house, Sage takes up his position at the window. Here he can watch the plan unfold. The tanks are already in position. Each is fitted with a 30-foot arm, along with a canister that sprays tear gas. Within 48 hours, Mount Carmel will be uninhabitable. As Sage looks out the window, an FBI technician hurries beside him. The agent set up a TV beside Sage so that he can watch the news coverage of the operation in real time. Sage also has a PA system in case he's not able to reach Mount Carmel by phone. It will project his voice into the building, loud enough to be heard over the roar of the tank's engines. Sage checks his watch. It's 5:59 a.m. He picks up the phone and dials Mount Carmel. It's time to announce that this standoff has come to a close.
Hi, I'm Samuel Donner.
And I'm John Fry.
And we're the host of Secret Sauce.
This season, we're looking at the unique ingredients behind the NBA bubble.
A risky science experiment that was tested out on the sports world in the name of basketball.
As they say, ball is life.
But how did the league succeed in controlling the spread of a global virus? Is it repeatable and sustainable?
And what can companies, institutions, and other leaders learn from the NBA bubble to help keep employees, teams, and family members safe during this pandemic?
Come join us courtside for this season of Secret Sauce. Follow on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, the Wondery app, or wherever you're listening right now. Join Wondery Plus and the Wondery app to listen ad-free.
It's just before 6 in the morning on April 19th, 1993, and day 51 of the standoff. David Thibodeau stands watch near a window on the second floor of Mount Carmel. High winds strike the cheap glass window panes, and as Thibodeau peers down, he sees the familiar faint outline of tanks on the federal perimeter. Thibodeau shakes his head. The forces outside have no respect for the Lord or for divine inspiration, he thinks. Koresh has finished writing the first of the 7 seals, and now he's started dictating the second. But the FBI sees Koresh's revelations as just another delay tactic. They've made it clear that their patience has run out. Thibodeau reaches down and feels the cool grip of his Glock pistol. Koresh and Steve Schneider issued him the gun, along with a rifle which he uses for his guard duties. Still, Thibodeau seriously doubts he could shoot another human being, not even someone who played bagpipe noises at ear-piercing levels all throughout the night. Thibodeau sighs. It's been so long since he's had a good night's sleep. He can feel himself nodding off. But then his eyes snap open. It's the phone line the FBI negotiators use. Thibodeau wonders why they're calling at this hour. He picks up quickly. Hello?
Hello, this is Byron Sage. Can I speak to Steve?
Steve's still asleep.
Could you go get him, please? I need to talk to him right now.
Yeah, all right. Hold on. Thibodeau stumbles down the corridor, muttering to himself. He's sick of the FBI's demands, all the harassment. He enters the men's dorm room and sees Schneider asleep on his bottom bunk, his dark blonde hair fanned out on the pillow. Thibodeau nudges him gently. Hey, Steve, wake up. The FBI wants you on the phone. I think something's happening. Schneider bolts awake, startled. What's going on? I don't know. It's Byron Sage. He wants to speak with you right away, he says. Suddenly, Thibodeau hears the familiar rumble of tanks. He opens the window shade above his bed, and the two men look out. Down in the yard, tanks are advancing. This time they have long metal poles extended out in front of them, like menacing claws. And they're not slowing down. Schneider's eyes go wide. This is it. We're under attack. Thibodeau rushes down the hallway, sounding the alarm. Right then, a voice booms over the loudspeakers.
The siege is over. We're putting tear gas into the building. David and Steve, lead your people out of there.
Thibodeau freezes for a moment. They've prepared for this kind of scenario, and all the adults have gas masks under their beds. He grabs his and continues to the women's dorm. As he races the hallway, the voice on the loudspeaker once again rattles the building.
This is not an assault. We are not